dusty old market on the outskirts of town was a treasure trove of peculiarities. I often found myself drawn to the oddities that adorned the cluttered stalls, but on this particular day, my eye was caught by something truly unsettling. An antique doll, weathered and forlorn. The doll was unlike anything I'd ever seen. Its glassy eyes seemed to follow me as I approached, and a shiver ran down my spine. Its porcelain face was cracked, revealing a grotesque, toothy grin that sent chills through my bones. The vendor, a wizened old woman, informed me that it was a cursed object and that it came with a warning. I chuckled at the idea of curses, dismissing it as superstition. But when the woman handed me the doll, I felt an immediate unease settle over me. I couldn't resist, and I exchanged my money for the malevolent relic. That night, as I placed the doll on a shelf in my bedroom, I couldn't help but feel watched. Its eerie eyes seemed to pierce through the darkness, and I swore I heard faint whispers emanating from the doll. I shook off my unease, attributing it to my imagination running wild. But the following nights brought a series of disturbing events. Objects in my room would move on their own. My sleep would be disrupted by strange noises, and shadows danced on the walls, taking grotesque forms that sent me into fits of terror. It didn't take long to realize that the cursed doll was the source of this malevolence. Desperate and terrified, I sought answers online. The doll, it turned out, was known as the Whispering Relic, infamous for its ability to cause poltergeist activity. Stories of those who had come into possession of the cursed object were filled with horror and despair. It seemed that the doll fed on fear, growing more powerful with each passing day. I knew I had to rid myself of this cursed object, but simply throwing it away wouldn't suffice. The doll had attached itself to me, and I had to break the connection. The online forums suggested a radical solution, a midnight ritual at a desolate crossroads, where I could transfer the curse to another unsuspecting soul. With dread in my heart, I prepared for the ritual. At the stroke of midnight, I stood at the crossroads, the cursed doll clutched tightly in my trembling hands. As I muttered the incantation, a gust of icy wind swept through, and the doll seemed to come to life, its cracked lips forming a sinister smile. With a final, agonized whisper, I released the doll, letting it tumble to the ground. A sense of profound relief washed over me, but it was short-lived. I knew that someone else would soon stumble upon the malevolent relic, and the cycle of horror would continue. As I walked away from the crossroads, I couldn't help but glance back one last time. There, in the pale moonlight, I saw a shadowy figure approaching, drawn by the cursed object's sinister allure. My heart sank as I realized the curse had found its next victim. With a heavy heart, I left the crossroads behind, haunted by the knowledge that I had passed on a malevolent force to an unsuspecting soul. The Whispering Relic had escaped my grasp, but at least it was no longer my burden to bear. The darkness had been unleashed upon another, and I could only hope that they would find a way to break free from its sinister grasp. Thank you for listening to Storyteller's Realm of Fear. I hope this tale has sent shivers down your spine and made you question the mysteries that lurk in the darkness. In these uncertain times, it's crucial to stay safe and vigilant, especially during the night walks that beckon curiosity. If you hunger for more spine-tingling stories and wish to explore the depths of fear with me, please consider subscribing to storyteller's realm of fear. We have many more tales of terror waiting in the shadows, ready to be unleashed upon your eager ears. Until then, may your nights be peaceful, your dreams undisturbed, and your footsteps cautious when venturing into the unknown. Fear, after all, is a doorway to a world of mysteries best approached with caution. Good night, dear listeners, and remember to stay safe.